Hi, Petra. I am Mike Scoville. I am from the state of Ohio, and I'm just wanted to thank you for your interesting discussion board post on the accreditations that are required for the state of Florida. I just see that we have some similarities of what are required for our licensures, where we both are required to have a master's degree in a professional counseling. Yours is mental health counseling degree, 60 hours from an accredited KCREP accredited institution, and you guys require additionally human sexuality and substance abuse are two of the requirements there. Whereas we don't really have a set classes other than the ones that are KCREP accredited. I found it interesting that they will allow you to receive a professional counselor's licensure by taking a class similar, which is a master's similar to mental health counseling. We also are required for the state of Ohio to have 100 hours of practicum and 600 hours of internship. I see if you're a post master's supervision, you're required in the state of Florida to have 100 hours of supervision in less than 100 weeks and 15 hours of face to face psychotherapy at 1 hour of supervision every 2 weeks for 2 years. In the state of Ohio, it's a little different for us. We start out with a licensed professional counseling licensure, and once we receive that, we have to work 2 years underneath a licensed professional clinical counselor who's accredited, who's a supervision credential. That's 2 years, 3,000 hours experience before we can receive a licensure under a professional clinical counselor. We must have 50% of our time in clinical, including diagnosis and treatment of mental and emotional counseling, and 50% of our time face to face delivering clinical counseling services. Now, you mentioned that the exam that you guys are required to have is the National Clinical Mental Health Counseling Exam. That licensure exam we are to take once we receive our licensed professional counseling exam, which was a national counselor exam and Ohio Jewish Prudence exam. Once we receive those and become a licensed professional counselor, we can spend our time doing the 2 years and receive all the information that we need to receive a licensed professional clinical counselor. So it's a little bit different for ours compared to what yours was as far as that goes. And you mentioned that your licensure there is a licensed professional a licensed mental health counselor, or ours are licensed professional counselor and licensed professional clinical counselor. I found it quite interesting that how much education you guys are required just for the one licensure, whereas we have to do more clinical, it seems, besides the education. But you believe that you said your influence over the clients is going to be your biggest challenge. And I would just like to pray that that isn't an issue for you and that the Lord is with you and protects you and watches over you as you develop and become a professional counselor. I want you to have a wonderful and blessed day, and thank you.